Hi there, Albert Luck again from luckymaths.co.uk. This is the work solutions to paper 2A, the calculator version, available on the website to download and use. So the first page, question 3, metric conversion. Ratio table may help you, just if we've got the proper ratio, you obviously a meter equals 100 centimeters. To double, potentially to show, again, 8 meters is 800 centimeters. So 875 is, of course, over 8 meters. But it's certainly not 80 meters, or anything else. By halving a meter, then we get, half a meter and a quarter, and hopefully put that all together. So it's 8.75. Question 4, 5 lots of 3G. Just written 3G out 5 times to show why that is 15G. And question 5, I've just written out the multiples of 24 to show that 108 is not in that list of the first 6 multiples. Question 6 is a transformation-based question, so again, practical. Question 7, however, anytime, we've got a situation, someone thinks of a number, we can just put in that as question mark or blank. Something times by 4, add 9 has got to equal 61. It becomes like an input-output or, number machine type problem there to solve. Questions with recipes, great example for the ratio table again. 15, we start with 15 cookies, but this time we're told a certain number of ingredients. So I've decided to just upscale the numbers. 15 doubles to make 30 cookies. But if you then add the 30 and 15 together, we've got 45 cookies in that last column. And I've underlined the 540 grams there of butter and circled that if Lisa has 550 grams of butter, of course, we cannot make any more than 45 cupcakes based on the information there on that top row. It is just because we've got lots more sugar and flour is not the point here, because it's the greatest number of cookies. So 45 is going to be the max. So question 9, averages, left that one, but then with the number machine here, just looking at, again, strategies to work backwards, potentially, from 61. Okay, for part B, 61 plus 7 divided by 4, and I'm trying to draw that below the original boxes in the question there. If we work forwards in part A, I think most students are happy. 9 times 4 minus 7 is 29. It's part B where you see the problems potentially doing the inverse. And again, part C, it's just hopefully working out, yes, it's going to be times 4. But again, you can work forwards with that. Question 11, use a ratio table to break the question down. 90 calories, 100 grams. So automatically I can divide that by 10. 9 calories equals 10 grams. And by doubling, I can generate, again, 72 calories in 80 grams of apple. So the first part of the answer there, I've obviously circled the 72. To get the second bit, if we take our 100 grams and half it, 50 grams, half it again is 25. And if I add together the 100 and the 25 grams, that is where 120, 30 is 150. So 125 grams of cereal contains 150 calories, which therefore, of course, if we combine those two answers, is where 222 comes from. When drawing a graph, a straight line graph, y equals 2x minus 1. An alternative way to look at this, because we need a table of values really, but ultimately we're just working on if you can double and you can take away 1, you can access this question or generate points. 2 times a value minus 1 will give you, what the corresponding y value. If we pick, 2 times 3 minus 1 means when x is 3, y has to be 5, and that's one of the points you could then use as a starting point to generate others and hopefully draw a straight line. Again, a question about best value. So it's important when doing these questions to compare, obviously, the same quantity. And in this case, we're looking at the cheaper price per litre. And a litre is 1,000 ml. So 3 500 milliliter bottles is 1,500 ml, which, if you divide by 3, would get you 500 milliliters at £1.60, which means double that is going to be £3.20, as opposed to if we take the information with the two 1.25 litre bottles, which if we double, turn that 2.5 litres, into milliliters is 2,500. We can divide that by 10, get 250 ml, double it to 500, and then double that again, showing that 420 a litre is obviously more expensive than the top 3 500 milliliter bottles. When we're doing simple interest, again, of course, a calculator is the best bet, but if you don't want to use a calculator for whatever reason, find 10%, half it to get 5%, half that to get 2.5%, and then quite simply times that by the number of years. So in this case, we've got 80 for 1 year, 160 for 2, 320, 4 years worth of interest. And finally, ratios were again one of my favorite topics. I keep saying because of the bar model approach I generally use. If we've got 300 stickers, split in the ratio 4 to 6, hopefully the first bar model shows clearly that there's a 10, we're working with 10 boxes to divide the 300 into. 30 per box gives us, Ella has therefore 120 stickers to start with. But now obviously, if Ella buys some stickers from Jake, we're kind of redistributing the numbers slightly. And for that, we need a new bar model. And this time, 5 to 7 is a total of 12 boxes. So therefore, because the total number of stickers has not changed, it's just the distribution. 300 divided by 12 is therefore 25. So then we can see 5 lots of 25. Ella ends up with 125 stickers. She had 120, which means she's bought 5 stickers. So again, hopefully you can see some good examples of using ratio tables and bar models again. Thanks for watching.